And break time is over. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am Legendary Neurotoxin, and this is the second half of Castles and Crapshacks. So, the first half of the episode, we checked out a bunch of awesome builds. We saw some things that seemed Dark Elf in different ways, or in interesting ways, or in ways that, they feel Dark Elf, but, not quite in the Dark Elf way that we're looking for EverQuest next. But then again, we did see a lot of things that are like to the style, the archetypal what Dark Elf and EverQuest next should and is going to be. So we've seen a lot of awesome stuff so far. Now we're here with Devent's Rune Engine game. Over at the Gates of Umbralesque, and there's some awesome stuff to check out. Umbralesque itself is up in the distance there. So we're going to check this out and take a little tour, see what's going on, look at the detail, and then take some screenshots and then move on to Umbralesque itself. Moving through that, see what's cool, take it all in, and get back to the gallery searching through entries. During the break there, Coin and Cleavage won, and I see that you're going with the Gem Finder, so that's awesome, very cool. That means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those that I am scheduled to give away as soon as I get them. And that's pretty cool. I'm really glad that people are excited for the monthly item. So, let's get back on with the show here. I'm just going to go all the way to the top and do a flyover first and foremost. Really nice. I like the symmetry of it. I like that little tunnel there in the middle. That's really cool. And I see that's mimicked on the left and right side. It's basically the same thing. The lower half on the left half of it and the right half of it is just kind of copied across, so that's really cool. That looks really nice. It's very interesting. I guess maybe those are supposed to be water wheels or some sort of, I don't know what going on there. It looks interesting though. Thanks, Adam. Now as we go up, this is the part that I'm wondering if more detail is going in or what the plan is. These here, this area here and that area there, it looks kind of flat, but not like bladed or spiky or sharp or anything like that. It just kind of looks kind of flat. It doesn't, I guess it feels a little out of place. Of course, the aesthetic itself, let me see if the colors are off because... Yeah, let's see here. No? These are the designated colors. It looks too light. It looks too bright and colorful. I feel like the the moonstone here is just too too bright and luminant of a color to really match the aesthetic properly. It doesn't look like it goes with the blue. It's almost got more like blue to aqua in it. Cool, gonna add more detail in those. That's awesome. I'm wondering how that color could be made to work here. I don't know if it was being done on obsidian, maybe, but or that would actually make it contrast even more, I think. Let's look at the interiors of these towers. I like the moonstone works better for the walkway here, I think. But it could work just as well to use the amaranthine everywhere. We just need more versions of amaranthine, damn it. We only have the raw version. We don't have any of the nice fancy ones that I think we would have really been great to have those available to us for this. Gives it a really cool glow. Yeah, well, I'm sure it does. But I don't know if it's like too luminant for and too much of a break from the color aesthetic. Like this is more of the indigo or purple. I think this is the indigo orb. That I feel like looks a lot more the kind of blue that you would be expecting to see with the dark elf. I really like this part here. The moonstone almost looks like random rivets. I wonder if a riveted metal. No, because that's not really dark elves. They don't really build with metal. More purple textures. Yeah, they do. All the stuff we're seeing now, I hope they realize we're going to need to get more opportunities later on when more of the tools are put in, or maybe they're just everyone do the best you can now, and we'll give you space to build the aesthetic for the actual race when we've got the better tools in, sort of thing later. So I like that. That's a really cool gate, and being a work in progress, I understand there's going to be more going on with it. So all the finer details and stuff can definitely be changed up. The moonstone, like I said, it's it seems maybe a little too bright and a little too teal for dark elf. But by contrast, I mean, this red is like lava or blood or something. I guess it's supposed to be lava with the little things burning in it. That's pretty cool. I guess this is what, like some sort of an arena, or I don't know. This would be a really fun arena to fight in for sure. With the spidery bits here. It's interesting. Are you gonna finish the rest of that spider? Is this all it's gonna be? I bet if you contracted a sculptor from like Poro Sorceress or some other awesome sculptor in the community, they could help give you a really kick-ass spider here. Is it something that you're gonna do as well, and you just haven't put in the time on it yet? Either way, I really like these banners a lot. And they're gonna, everything here is gonna be really glowy. It's definitely like a magical arena. Oh, it's a dragon head? Okay. That's really cool. Great use of this stuff here. Oh, I see. Still, these look like floppy things. They don't look like dragon horns or ears or anything. They just kind of look floppy to me. I guess that's why it doesn't really look as much like a dragon head. That's why I thought it was some sort of a weird spidery torso or something. Anyway, really cool. Very, very kind of striking use of the colors, but obviously this is a combat arena, so this seems like somewhere that the colors could be a little bit more amplified. It's a more intense kind of place. Like, people are going to get their asses kicked, maybe even die up in here. In fact, a lot of people are probably going to die up in here. More of a set of horns that have seen battle. I think they need to be thicker then. Really cool though. I really like this arena. So this is just a little lookout tower that you're working on here. It doesn't appear to have a way up, so unless there's other things that connect to it. That's pretty neat looking. Gotcha. That's cool. I mean, you use the purple in there, and it looks right. I mean, especially in the context of everything else. But the moonstone, yeah, I don't know. Still having a hard time with that moonstone. Cool. Cool deal. Yeah, especially if these are things you're submitting, I think the purple is going to give you a lot higher chances. What was that? I gotta get some more ore up in there. I need to go mining some copper at some point, I guess. Totally succeeded. Next. Oops. I wonder if that pattern is going to connect or not. I guess it's supposed to. Right? Or is that how it's supposed to look? lemon water. It's got lemon pulp in it though. Gets all up in my beard. Alright. I think the cord's also wrapped around the microphone. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's how it's supposed to look. Cool deal. Okay then. So that's really cool. That's using that same kind of tunnel that you had earlier. Connect them. It seems kind of weird that it kind of cuts off right here instead of continuing the rest of the way down. That's just my own opinion, I suppose. Though, still is a work in progress, I would assume, so. Yeah. Those are really cool. Just a little extra detail. Continued use of that same kind of pattern, except instead of the things, no, I see, it's the same piece here. Going across into here. That's really neat. That's really good use of that same thing over and over. Pretty smart. Trying to make it as unique as possible from other builds. I gotcha. Well, even if you connect it, it's still unique. It's more use of curves than I would normally expect to see from Dark Elves, and to be perfectly honest, it doesn't quite have that same kind of raised out of the ground from stone feel of it that some of the other things do because of the curviness of it. But that doesn't mean I don't think it fits the style. I think this almost is more of Dark Elves actually showing off, like, hey, look, we can do this sort of stuff too. Just because we're conjuring it out of stone doesn't mean we can't make it really awesome. So let's head on in here. Those are really cool looking stairs too. You fall on those stairs, you take damage. Trip and stab your face. That's really cool. Those look like some sort of blades or something that can come in and stab you or grab you or something. That's definitely following along with what they were saying. And it looks pretty intimidating the way it lines the walkways like this. Almost mechanical. But they did say that sort of stuff is actually, you know, in the Dark Elf style. The walkway itself, it feels a little too open and lofty, though. I mean, I guess if this is going to be water down here, maybe I should feel a little different about it. But it's it doesn't, once again, have that same feeling as, you know, being conjured from stone and being pulled up as one solid piece. It actually really reminds me of Warframe. Those stairs, quite nice. So the tether's holding this giant purple magical orb thing. It's pretty cool. Oh, wait a second. So this stair set goes up. Power source for the Necromancer Tower. Dark Elves Necromancers? Really? Oh no. I guess. Or is that it for a separate build project? They had spellcasters, but they didn't really seem like they were necromancers. Yeah, no, I can't really think of it as something that they use too much. That's pretty cool. I like this part up here. Casters, warriors, and geomancers. Yeah, Dark Elves in EverQuest 1 and 2 are also an evil race. There is no evil in EverQuest Next. Everything is by the deeds, not by a built-in thing for the race. Warriors Wing. Nice. This is a pretty big place. I like the use of the sword windows there. Or if they're not being used as windows. Yeah, exactly. In EverQuest Next, evil is relative. It's, you know, it's not who your parents are, it's what you do. Though any high elf talking about the good old days, I'm pretty much gonna say, step yourself back there, buddy. You mean the good old days when you were suppressing people and taking slaves of all the races you called lesser? That's a nice throny seat. That's a nice throny seat. I like it a lot. That's really cool. I think I've seen it before. I don't know if it looked like this before though. That's pretty cool. I like them orbs to the sides. They look very magical and sci-fi. It's pretty cool. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oops. That's really cool. Yeah, Wick. They eventually will. They eventually will. The one thing I would have to say about it, and by the way, these stairs are pretty awesome. I really like the stairs you have in here. Put a purple cushion right there and right there. That's the only things I would say. Just because it looks badass doesn't mean it shouldn't be comfy. Council chamber. Let's see, where's he at? Man, I don't know why the camera's being so wonky right now. Oh, I see it. That's pretty cool. Interesting chairs. I see that they have to kind of sit at an angle right now. But they're really neat looking chairs, really jaggedy. That's pretty awesome. That's the same pattern you use for the inlay in the lava, right? In the arena. That's the thing, Wick. It'll be here eventually. I mean, it's so far away until it's here, and then people who already have models and stuff ready just fine tune them and chuck them in. Very interesting design of the place here. A little place to go out and address the peoples. Oh, this glass. That's lovely. Up here will be the tavern. Neat. Is it supposed to look kind of blackened and charred up here, or what's going on? That's kind of neat, but what's the intent in particular? Or is that we're starting to get close to the natural earth above? feel dirty. You gotta explain what you mean. Hello, Flack Ride. There. Can you hear the music all right? Okie dokie. Cool deal. Some earth peeking in. Various money in various rooms. Cool, that's a good idea. That makes sense if it's supposed to represent this getting closer to the actual surface. A lot of places to fall down and fall through. Infinity of Light. Hello, hello. How's it going? Welcome to the channel here and welcome to the show. That's a name I recognize. You're a builder, right? I think I've toured your stuff, in fact. Alright, yeah, I'm just kind of getting lost around up in this place. Okay. I think I've seen what there is to see here for the most part. It's totally awesome what you've got going on here. I really like the work you've been doing here, and I'm excited to see the kind of the finished products and what stuff you build here that actually gets taken up. That right there is really awesome. That's like, it looks like it belongs outside of a pagoda or something. It's like a gate. Looks really cool. Teach beginner building. Met you at Cody's. Help me in with Roman bath inlays. Cool deal. Very cool. Good memory too. I like the these kind of spiky things here. That works pretty well. People actually walk through those? No, not really. Giant candles. Damn, those are some massive candles. Oh my goodness. Alright. Each art symbolizes a different elf house. That's really cool. Lemon pulp in my beard. Can't really see what's going on too well from this screenshot, but it looks like there's something going on. Livyathan29, they haven't closed the vote yet. It does seem like it's going to be Karen's at this point, but, you know, Dwarf still could pull through. I was really hoping Dwarf was going to win this time so we could take some time to understand kind of what we want to see out of the Karen aesthetic, since we've already got a lot of people who have built up a lot of Dwarf concept work already. Okay. So, we got ourselves a big old spiky wall. Almost more reminiscent of Tenma's Ogre City. And doesn't necessarily have... I mean, it looks defensible like a Dark Elf build, but that looks kind of manufactured and added on. It doesn't look like it was conjured with that. Using a large section of build here. Hope they got some awesome stuff inside. Yeah, I probably do. I follow a lot of people on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, dwarves are back by 4% now? Oh, geez, it was only 2 the last time. Well, plus or minus 2, I suppose. I guess you're right, 4 points. So, that's not really Dark Elf. I don't even think that's the symbol they use to represent how they bury their dead. I would expect them to use like a sword or a dragon or something. Those inlays are nice. Not really. I guess it's some sort of a meeting hall of some sort. That maybe looks a little bit more Dark Elf, but still too mechanical and not enough variance. Chairs. This is like if humans tried to build something enticing to Dark Elves instead of vice versa. Yeah. Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. This has more of the feel of a fire escape. Yeah, here's like the big dining hall. I think there's some tables missing. Drow community build for LLC. Limited liability crew. So let's look at this walkway here. So again, we see that moonstone being used. It's not as contrasty on the lighter stone, but the lighter stone doesn't quite give the same kind of feel either. The black obsidian, the rough obsidian going through the middle of it helps contrast it a bit. Large mining guild. Gotcha. I'll just get it from the front, I think. Where is the front? Is it over here? Or is it all the way on the back side of where I was? Turn into a dwarven stronghold? Yeah, I would agree with you there. Okay, and once this one goes through, we'll move along. Is the Drow community build a Dark Elf project too? Peril Estate. Sure. Let's see what Peril Estate has. What's awesome about it? Drow, not EQ. I gotcha. Was that Reptilian Trooper? I'll have to check that name in a second. Thank you very much and welcome to the channel here. We're going to be doing actually the next giveaway right about now because we're at the hour mark, and then I'll do one more at the end of the final hour. I like this. I like the look of this place. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. They're using the side of the chest to make it look like a shield. That's really smart. Good on them. That's really smart. That's a nice bench, little chair thing there. Let me descend down. This is kind of where it's been conjured from. I like that kind of caved out look. Nice windows. They kind of look like jaggedy swords in the shape of the window. Check out the jello. Hairy testicles. That's funny. Different kind of chestnuts. So it's pretty cool. I could see maybe a little bit more being done with it, but like this back wall here, could use some windows and some detail. But definitely a nice little place here. Teardal Mothership? Where's there a Teardal Mothership? Alright, I'll get back to that in a second. Let's see. Dark Elf Incursion. Alright. Oh. yeah, that's right. I should be using the contest gallery. I wasn't even thinking about that. Well, the contest gallery is just the templates, right? It isn't the actual builds in the world, is it? It's loading in like a 1990s JPEG file. Or no, excuse me, it'd be a bitmap. That's really cool. I like the stone being kind of pulled out in this giant pit below. Kind of shows where the material to make the tower even came from. That's really cool. And we'll do a lovely little flyover. The layout's pretty cool from above. I really like the kind of moat of the spaces, you know, carved out around it. That's really cool. Especially makes it defensible. I wonder, is there a gate somewhere? Or like a drawbridge or a pork cutlet or something that extends across, or you just have to be awesome and jump the gap. Whoops. Overshot that one from the legs. Heh. It makes the windows look like they've got little evil eyes on them. That's funny. I really like it. That's really awesome. That kind of curved. Almost looks more like claws and teeth, which definitely matches their style. That's cool. The dragon head looking stuff. So it's a dragony looking aesthetic going on here. So it seems like that head could probably be stuck up here somewhere if they wanted. Up there and up there, or some other places. That metal. It's really nice. Good use of rubicite. Maybe a little striking, but it's only being kept to the trim area. The rest of it is mostly... Ooh. Floaty, swordy looking chandelier. Nice. They could attach a chain in the middle to make it look like a fixed chandelier, or just keep it looking like that. This is really cool. This is where you push the person off when you want to just kill them. Is there a push-off point on the other side? No, that one's got a rail on it. A rail, and then another push-off point. So there's a couple places to push someone to their doom here. That's pretty cool. How are these stairs? Oh, I like it. It's kind of open. You got those things kind of like they're sticking through the ground from the top and bottom. Oh, I see. That's because they're equidistant to the stair regardless. Cool. Cool. Very cool. Hey, it's a big ol' fancy cube. Compass, that's funny. Probably helps with building, because you can only do certain things on the southwest edge, I believe. The bottom southwest edge. That's really cool. Hey, a tunnel to the outside. Quite convenient. Squeeze down Vox reactors. Oh, it's the southeast edge. Okay. I remember figuring that out way back in Alpha, that certain tools only snap to certain positions, and those certain positions happen to prioritize the south, the east, and the bottom. So if you're looking to work north, west, or top from something, good luck. Heap. There we go. I like the spikes there. That's really cool. Some of them look a little thin and breakable, but I like these swordy. I really like that kind of curved, swordy looking shape to it. Very neat. Cool stuff. Did I already take a picture of this one? I can't remember. No. Last one I got was Peril State. That's funny. It's got the Black Widowy looking hourglass on the back of it. I can do that better. That's going to be a pretty awesome screenshot, because it's a pretty awesome build. Too far. Trying again. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm glad you are here, and I'm glad you will be able to continue watching this awesome content in the future, now that you know where to go. It's pretty cool, but I still feel like I want to get more of the bass in there. One more try. I swears this is it. This is the last one before the sun goes down in the distance anyway. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wait a second. Oh, I know I said I was gonna do it, but I didn't do the last giveaway, so I'm gonna start it right now. Whoops. And it's the same. You can get your pick, 7-day key, a lunar anklet, or gem finder, or iron pork cutlet. So go for it. Created by Wiggly, huh? Too high, Borzork. Vanilla, what are you doing? No, Vanilla, it's not 0-0. columns there. Let's check this place out. Yes! Wick! Nobody hit 76 apparently. Yeah, I saw that, Wick. What's the item you're looking to win today? A little experimentation space, that's cool. I see. Yeah, as soon as they come around tomorrow, I will send that out to you. Gem Finder's Brooch, for sure. It's pretty neat. Some sort of temple, altar sort of thing. Work in progress, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so we've got, 40 minutes left here. About 35 to 40 minutes here, so we're going to keep on touring, checking out awesome stuff as we have been. I'm going to stop and do a little bit more of a critique and a breakdown of this stuff here in just a second. As soon as this publishes. Alright. So like I said, stairs, awesome. This inlay going around it, awesome. These columns, awesome. Those casting that light is really smart. It looks great. I'm guessing there's another light source inside there. Looks just fantastic. And those are the pink ones, I'm guessing. They look great with the rest of it. They don't look purple, they just look really like purple but whitish. It doesn't translate as looking like pink. in the context of everything. So that's really smart, and that's really good to use them there. Yeah, these columns are nice. The inlay going around it, that's really nice. That's fancy. These claw looking things, I suppose. Not defenses. It's not a structure that's designed to be defensible, I don't think. Or if it is, this isn't the place where it's being defended from. But it's pretty cool. This roof, I'm not sure if they're trying to figure out how they're going to do it, if they're going to do like an angled sort of roof, or if it's going to just, if they're trying to do a four-way, almost like an arching sort of thing. However they resolve it, I'm really looking forward to seeing the result. It looks really awesome so far. A dark elf shop? Sure. Let's see what's inside. Or around, or whatever it is. So, while the show's going to wrap up in about 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes here, I'm going to take a 2-hour break after it wraps up, and then I will be back at 8 p.m. with some line tool only stuff. That's right, I'm only going to be building with the line tool. This doesn't look like the build. And quite frankly, I'm not going to waste all of y'all's time while I try to find treasure chests for an item I already have. No, I haven't yet, Poro. He's got a kick-ass Dark Elf build to show off. I'll have to go check that out. Kadavari, what classes? I'm not 100% sure. I thought everyone was still just an adventurer. I didn't know there was going to be other classes. This is a shop, huh? The fancy shop. That's a nice walkway. Large races need to watch their head going through here. Hell, with that spike right there, normal races need to watch their head going through here. It's a really cool walkway. Yeah, that's I'm checking out works in progress. I've seen a lot of cool stuff, cool ideas and other things. So the gate looks pretty cool from above here too. Diamond sphere. And that claw looking thing. I don't know who Stephen Leach is. Who is he? What show does he host? I've never heard of a Stephen Leach. If I had a leech on my neck right now, I would probably name him Stephen, though, now that you've said Stephen Leach. Do I have a leech on my neck somewhere? Okay, good. No. But no, seriously, who or what is that guy? Lifestyles of the rich and talented builder. Oh, that guy. Oh yes, it's a very fancy. I remember that show. I really like the look of the kind of corrugated surface in there. Robin? Robin Leach? Robin Leach. Yeah. Stephen, yeah. Yeah. Cool stuff. Interesting stairs there. It's definitely a walk down only kind of stairs right now. It's an outdoor stabby chair table. Building tools, we saw that crystal. Yeah, some really cool stuff going on here. This place is neat. Let's see what the most impressive angle I can get for it is. Something like this, probably. Yeah. Dark Elf's shop. Robin and Steven are no way the same. That's like saying Richard and Stan are close. City under construction. Still working, long way to go. I'm going to find that build from which one, Poro? The Teardal Workshop? Poro? Well, I'm just gonna go to this one and hope this is it. There we go. Okay. Whoops. This part's pretty awesome. Honestly, this feels more dwarf than dark elf to me. Not gonna lie. Northeast. Sounds good. Yeah, Borzork, you might be right. Cool, Infinity. I'll check that out. Does actually look like some sort of magnetic thingies or something. Yeah, Wick, I did. It didn't have anything loaded on it. Other than being formatted for Windows, it really didn't have anything at all going on with it, so it's cool. I'll get it from the other side. Yeah, that's what they gave me. So those lamps, lamppost, lantern things are really awesome looking. And I would say they do fit with the style A little breakable maybe, but otherwise fit with the style. Got these things getting you up to the top here. That's really cool. Spiky. I kind of like the purple spikies actually. And it gives it an interesting kind of look. Natural stone. Nice pathways. I can see more going on those walls there for sure, and I'm sure they will. That's really cool. I like this arch with the little lookout posts. I'm guessing that's gonna open up, or maybe they're supposed to stay solid, stay solid like that. They could be windows or not, either way. I'm not really sure what this is. It's not like necessarily a wall. It just feels like it's kind of a part of town that you use to get from one spot to another. Pretty interesting. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, Wick, I get a lot of those from conventions, GDC and E3 both. I get a lot of USB drives, and sometimes they're blank. I mean, especially ones that are kind of packed like that nobody could have, taken them apart and done anything with them. Homemade pork cutlet. Homemade doors. I don't know what those are, but they seem like they're part of something, some sort of switches. Really tight stairs, but there's not that many of them, so it's not so bad. Second floor, there's a kitchen. It's another set of stairs up. The armory, okay, it's very obvious. I like the treatment they've got going along the top here. I feel like just a little bit of that along the bottom would be nice. Neurotoxin, like a neurotoxin, a deadly neurotoxin. That's a really nice vase. That's a fancy bed. Look at that. Look at that. That is the dark elf bed. That's fancy. That's really nice. Yeah, not legendary in game. I grab neurotoxin when I can, and I add on legendary when neurotoxin's already been taken. So from the top here... Oh, yeah, it looks like the stairs do go all the way up. Where do they? There's like a prison-y area. That was a big-ass tower, let me tell you. Okay, yeah, it does go back past here. Cool deal. All the magic with none of the spellcasting. Cool stuff. And it looks spiky, but not overwhelming. Of course, it also doesn't look incredibly defensible up top here. It's more the fact that it'd be really tough to climb up from below. Wait, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Yeah, no, nobody cracked the seal on it and put any data on them, so unless they were supposed to come from the manufacturer with the data preloaded, there would have been no way they would have put it on there. And while I do this teleport, I am going to start the final giveaway for the day. Once again, iron pork cutlet, gemfinder's brooch, lunar anklet, or a 7-day beta key. Those are the choices. And I'm pretty sure none of this stuff has a cash value, so it doesn't matter who gets it, wherever they're at in the world. Alright. Friends. Infinity Fox. Teleport to... Well, with a number like 22, someone's bound to get it quickly. You got it, Vectors. Nice one, Reptilian. Alright, so this will be the last tour for the show here. And then we'll be wrapping up and doing a raid, and then I'll be back in 2 hours for line tool only build. So let's check this awesome place out. Clearly this isn't just some ho-hum place. This is actually built with intent and design. It looks like it was built 3/4 of the claim height like they are asking for. Going for 42. No, that was I think 42 was last week actually that one came up. So nice height to them. Crenellated, the parapets. So this looks like it's very much going to the T with the design specifications. So that's really cool. Yeah, Kadavari, yeah. They definitely knew what they were going for. Hey, I've seen these weapon arrays, I think. A couple bows. Seems like they'd have more bows because you're not really spearing things from up here. Swords hanging out up there, sword decorations. Nice. Ballista. Oh, damn. That looks really good. That is a very nice looking ballista. Oh my goodness. That actually looks like it could fire. Whew. Good stuff. This is a really nice build. Damn. Actually, before I go and take the screenshot of it, I think I saw some interior space too. I didn't quite check out. Yeah, it goes down. Frame rates, come on. Nice. Nice. Defensive surrounding wall. Or defensive surrounding tunnels, rather. Goes all the way to the floor. There's a couple swords hanging out there. They're apparently dripping silver everywhere. Or whatever. Nice. I like the use of the banded metal for that. Thing's just amazing. I mean, RNG is RNG. It could be 42 3 times in a row if RNG ends up going that way. Which one's not a good tower? Which one is the good tower? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I can do something about that. Let's try another screenshot. Why did it take another screenshot? I didn't click that. There we go. Want to breach into the city? This wall says no. Alright. So we have some winners here. Wick, Victors, NC, Kedavari, Quinn and Cleavage, and everybody's going for the Gemfinder's brooch. So while there's a lot of like, meh, it's only a such and such item, everybody seems to be wanting that, and I was having a lot harder time giving away those poor cutlets. People are actually going back for some of the other things like the lunar anklet. So I'm glad that you folks have some stuff that you're going to enjoy here. And that's going to be it for the show. So I am going to do the final wrap-up process, and then I am going to direct us over to a raid where I'll be hanging out for a little bit while I prepare and do the things, and then I'll be back in 2 hours to start the line tool only build. Yes, line tool only, and I will be broadcasting that. So we are going to raid a certain noob. A certain noob named Tobran Ernwood. Let's all go do a Castles and Crapshacks raid on him here. And I will see you folks there. This has been Castles and Crapshacks. I am your host, Legendary Neurotoxin. This is a landmark tour show you'll see every single week here from 2 to 6 p.m. Pacific time and on Sundays. And you can always find the shots from this episode on Twitter using hashtag Castles Crapshacks. If you use along with that hashtag EP18 for episode 18, you'll be able to find the specific ones from this episode. So I hope you have a good time. I hope to see you around in a couple hours, and I will see you over in Tobran's channel. Later.